Hello everybody! Welcome back to Botany Manor. My name is Listbug, and it looks like we have a puzzle to solve. Last time when we came to the gatehouse, right at the end of, I want to say, chapter 3, we got a letter from our sister Elizabeth, well, Arabella, our main character's sister Elizabeth, saying that we have a code to unlock for the library. It's the first three initials of her name. So let's head over to the manor and see what we can find out. Okay, so I want to say, yeah, there's a family tree. That should give us her initials. E-A-G. Elizabeth Ann Greene. I don't remember where the library is, but I want to say it's upstairs, because I think I've seen all the rooms downstairs. Yeah, because it's got this, like, weird lock. So, Elizabeth Ann Greene. E-A-G. Open. Did I get him wrong? Let's see. Elizabeth Ann Greene, E-A-G. Oh, I wonder if she has her last name is as Hopgood. E-A-H maybe? Cause we asked for it to be changed to the maiden names. So E-A-H might be it. Elizabeth, did you not consider your maiden name? She's also married, so I suppose maybe that's just me. Yep, okay, because she's Elizabeth Ann Hopgood now. Okay. Ooh, hello. Thank you card. Dear Lady Greene, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters will have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Sincerest regards, Olive Campbell. Aww. That would be so cute. I mean, she's got a whole painting room in her house. She could teach them how to paint. Modern methods of teaching. Oh, so she was planning to teach those little girls. That's so sweet. Okay, this is locked. What about here? Ooh. Botanical Allies. Alright, here we go. Chapter 4. Let's take a seat. Is that a library? Hold up, hold up. Let me out of the chair. This whole library is mine. What? Okay, I'm super stoked because if you've seen my first video, oh, these buttons. Oh. Oh my gosh, is that the secret grandma vault? Sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Okay. So if you saw my first video, when I originally played this game, right after it came out, I was super stoked. I was going to post it right away, right after release day, and then I realized that my computer did not record any of the audio, and I believe it was right about here that I realized what had happened, and I was so mad, I just couldn't touch the game, and then it took me forever to figure out what had gone wrong. So as of right now, this is all like entirely new. Like a lot of it I had forgotten because it's been like a month since release and since I last played it as of the recording of this video. But this is all new, so I'm like extra stoked. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds, with a big, strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make! It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner. So she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese straight into the fox's open mouth. So gotta beware of flattery. Ooh, it's creaky in here. Can I go up this ladder? Aw, boo! Let me climb. Got a bunch of stamps. Wow, look at all these books. When I was a little girl, my favorite movie was Beauty and the Beast, and it was very much because he gave her a library. We've got a mushroom painting. Oh, hello. I think something behind here. Wonders of the night sky. Ooh, we're gonna do like a star puzzle. Oh my goodness, like look at this. That's incredible. Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous of Arabella's house. Like look, imagine sitting in this chair, reading a book, and just vibing. Like, oh my word. How amazing would that be? There is like an upstairs. How do I get there? Because it won't let me climb the ladder, and I think that's just to access the higher shelves. Maybe it's up here. Ooh, there's our beautiful patio. Or driveway, I think is what that is. Okay, so now I've got an upstairs. What is this? Oh, it's a feather. I straight up thought it was a shrimp. Ooh. There's even more books up here? Are you for real? Okay, so there's more. The Hare and the Tortoise. At midday, a hare and a tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. When course was decided and the race began, the hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded slowly on, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win, he underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." Alright, gotta remember not to rush. This must have something to do with the puzzle downstairs. What is this one? The Rising Sun. Okay. Alright, and then I think I have to go across here. What's this book? The Golden Fish. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shining golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of the hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore, and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker, and the shore was black with dirt. Oh no. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all of the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. You'd think it would just wish to make him a prince again. Your company is respectfully solicited at a New Year's ball to be given at Somerset Hall, Thursday, January 4th, 1860, supper at 6 o'clock, good music in attendance. E. Grimes, proprietor. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Based on the fact that that was in 1860, I'm going to say that she didn't find a husband, because she's still unmarried. And also, she don't need no mans. So, let's see. Which one did we find first? What is this? A hare. A bird. So we found the bird first, and then we found this one on the bottom floor. Then we found the hare, and the sun, and the fish. No. Okay. Hold on. Because this is the... So we've got... Oh, no. We did it wrong. Hold on. Bird. What comes next? Bird, moon. I feel like this is what I just did. And then upstairs, what was it? technically, we could say this is the first, so it could be the fish, and then the hare, and then the sun. Fish, hare, sun. Let's see. Fish, hare, sun. Oh, no? What? Did it do something? I'm not sure. Is there another door I can open? Locked? What about this door? Also blocked by tree. Fine. Can I water that tree? I know there's a watering can over here. I just feel like it should have bloomed by now, you know? Can I take this? No? I feel like I should be allowed to. I'm just saying. Okay, so we need to figure out the order in which this goes. Grandma's belongings. Let's see. Maybe it goes from top to bottom. Like, maybe in a clockwise? So it'd be fox. I think up there's the fish. So crow, fish, clockwise, moon, and then sun and hare. What? For realsies? Maybe it's counterclockwise, so it'd be hare, sun, fish, fox, star. No. There's gotta be clues. There's gotta be clues. And more about plants and painting. Hold on. What does our journal say? So we need to get into the vault to get to nightfall seeds. And then in the study, which is still locked, we also need sapphire bloom, cradle fern, master bedroom. Where's the master bedroom? Oh, there's more. Brook chalice, an attic. I didn't even know we had an attic. Okay, we gotta figure this out, y'all. There's gotta be more clues. There's gotta be more. Maybe there's page numbers. The fox and the crow. I'm trying to think about how I would logically go about this. The fox and the crow. And down here, wonders of the night sky. And then when I go upstairs, this is the first one, which is the golden fish, the tortoise and the hare, and the rising sun. Let me mess around with this. Oh! I just pushed some buttons. I don't know. I actually don't know how I solved that. Sunset 1st of May, red, orange, yellow, and pink. Ooh. Sunset 22nd of May, blue, yellow, pink, and orange. Sunset 8th of July, blue, purple, pink, and orange. Okay. Oh, look at all of these. So in August, blue, purple, red, orange. Sunset, blue, yellow, orange, red. Wow. That's pretty. Oh, this one's green. So this is in October. Wow. So she's studying the sunrises and sunsets. The London Record, a weekly journal of literature, science, and art. Lindley appointed chair of botany at University College London. After an esteemed early career as an assistant secretary to the Horticultural Society and admission as one of the youngest ever fellows to the Linnaean Society, John Lindley plans to elevate the science of botany. He spoke thus in his inaugural lecture. It has been very much the fashion of late years in this country to undervalue the importance of this science, and to consider it an amusement for ladies rather than an occupation for the serious thoughts of man. Lindley also challenged the Linnaean classification system and proposed many changes. Interesting. But is that good for her? It sounds like he wants to take botany seriously, but it also sounds like he wants it to be a man thing. It looks like a banana. So nightfall, clues. Maybe this, I'm assuming the sunset paintings are a clue, because it probably blooms, what, at nightfall? Study key! Oh, yes! Nightfall progress. I have been trying to encourage this nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I am determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I've deduced that the flower opens at sunset and only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery to me. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Monitor nightfall seedlings, rose planting list, collect field samples, seed collection. Mary Greene, 1830. This must be her grandmother's research. So this botany's been a part of her family for a long time then. Wow. So I think the study was here. Let's see what else we can find. Oh, it's really pretty in here. Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of things. Those eggs? Ooh, sapphire gloom. Okay. And then, I think, can Grandma's notes count as a clue? Yeah. Grandma's research. What are these? Oh, they are bird eggs. Arboriculture? Tree diseases. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. Usually a sign the tree is lacking hydration and won't stay alive for much longer. A root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings in the bark and roots. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree receives from the soil. Eventually causes the tree to dry out and lose all of its leaves. There's currently no known cure. Oh. Bark rust is a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree. It usually is caused by excess hydration and too much sunlight. So we must be trying to figure out what's going on with the tree downstairs then, right? Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow and strong and healthy. However, some fungi have not always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they become carnivorous because they only require the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on other types of fungus or parasites. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should immediately remove them, but not always the case. There must be fungus going on our tree. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest to your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they return before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Hey, we've got a supporter of women in science. Thank you, Uncle Theodore. I have no reflection, I am but a ghost. Meadow Orchids of Britain. Professor J. Montague. This is by J. Brown. Wait! She was on the research trip for this. They didn't even credit her or Professor Montague. He had his wife, Mrs. Montague, was there. My dear friend, I've been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see your work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific research record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. I want to say Anne was Montague's wife. Really? You're just okay with them taking credit for your work? Like, they were helping too, but that's gross. Okay, so we're looking for either red, black, or yellow spots or purple rings on the tree downstairs. Let's see. What's going on? Looks like rings, which means there's a fungus of some kind. Oh, but there's a pot right here, or something for a pot. It said that mushrooms are not always needing to be removed. Maybe we need to plant that new kind of mushroom. Because it could help it, maybe. Not nightfall, yeah. Let's try the mushroom and see. Sapphire gloom. Oh, it's awfully cute. Maybe it'll eat the fungus on our tree. Ooh! Wow! Look at it! That's amazing! Hey, maybe that branch is gone. Yeah, definitely not edible. The sapphire gloom is a widely misunderstood mushroom. It grows commonly on trees, and as opposed to popular belief, the mushroom consumes its parasites rather than the tree itself. Nice. So sapphire gloom is taken care of. Ooh, but that means I can go in that other door then, right? Because there was a branch in the way. Wow. That was beautiful. Imagine having a tree in your house. That's so cool. Hey. Ooh, what is all this? The trapped fairy. Pretty. What a lovely little window scene. This would be a great little reading nook. So there's an attic, which of course is locked. Oh. Letter about weeds. Dearest Arabella, I was taking a walk along the river in Somerset recently and noticed a sight that I had just had to write to you about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mention it. It was so beautiful. Do you have any idea what could have caused this? Ever your friend, Edith. I think that was one of our plants, right? So we've got nightfall. We already got the mushroom. There's cradle fern and a brook chalice. Okay. So we need to get into the attic in order to get that seed. Let's see. Oh, cradle fern. And there's eggs in it. So we must need to put certain kinds of eggs into it to make it do something, I guess. There's our beautiful garden. Oh my gosh. Hey! That's convenient. There's a door here and a door here. Let's go in here first. Okay, so this must be the master bedroom. The Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offers a petition to be presented to the Honourable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this has led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Your signature, Arabella Greene. So she's been trying to preserve certain birds. The ferns have drastically declined the banks, so I feel compelled to research any changes in their environment. So clearly there aren't birds nesting in them anymore. The Trapped Fairy, a folktale. Oh, like the painting. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of the time, and the day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of the night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy onto a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached, the sun arose and the spell broke. So just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for all eternity. Oh no. My dear Nova, never forgotten. Of course she had a cat. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see these specimens in their home habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. So it sounds like there's quite a few ladies interested in botany, and no one takes them seriously. Tincture of red clover. Chamomile and red clover seems to soothe hot flushes. Are you going through menopause, Arabella? Essence of arnica flower. For sprains, strains, and joint pains. I think she's somewhere in her... Oh, chamber pot. Somewhere in her 50s. So, why'd you have a chamber pot if she has a bathtub? Bathroom with a toilet and everything. Oh, a pipe piece. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say this goes here. Wilson Plumbers. To Lady Arabella Greene. Installation disconnected pipes. Here's our quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost may seem high, but trust it's a complex job. Best luck to the professionals. Have a nice day, Frederick. Let me guess. She thought that was stupid. I can repair it myself. Thank you. This one I think should go, yep, right there. I don't need no mans. There we go. Maybe this one then goes here. Ah, perfect. And this one here. And that one. Here. She had one more piece of pipe. Aha! Perfect. Ha ha ha. Who needs a plumber? Exactly. A hot bath at the turn of a tap. The number 30 bath geyser provides a rapid flow of hot water. Simply turn the tap and instantly hot water will appear. Can be used multiple times in a row without any extra cost. Nice. So, ooh, can I flush the toilet? Clean and tidy. That's awesome. Okay, so I must need to, oh, something to do with a plant. So I have a feeling it's kind of like the puzzle at the beginning of the game. But instead of hot air, we need hot water. This is from Edith. I think I've seen everything in here. Let's see. Oh, aquatic reed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We are specialized in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, duckweed. Make an appointment today. Let me guess, she's not fond of that because it messes up the habitat. Let's see, what's in here? Let me just... What a cozy place. There's so many cozy places in this game. Montague Hall. Dear Lady Arabella, I wanted to thank you again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the fields is an inspiration to us all. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I will put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montague. You could also credit her work. That would be cool too. Okay, so you've got a key to the attic, which is where the brook chalice seeds are. Okay, so cradle fern, we know, has something to do with bird eggs. and the painting. And all these petitions and stuff have to do with Brook Chalice. Official government health and safety warning. It has been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal in rivers across Somerset. These rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim in the following rivers: River Cam, Summer, and Chew. River Frome was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. Mayor of Somerset. Probably a plant. Somerset River Trust, seasonal newsletter. River swimming this season. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have declared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Somer have been cleared of weeds thanks to the services of Clark's Aquatic Weed Removal Company. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donations, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. But that might be why they're polluted. So that's probably part of it. We don't know if the bath geyser is that. Oh, and the fairy story is not about that. Because that could be about something else. Interesting. What's in here? Ooh, Rivers of Somerset. Okay. That's good to know. Dearest Arabella, I'm writing to share with you an exciting discovery I've made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound, and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future and would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your sincere friend, Marianne. So we need to play like a sound? I don't really have anything to do that though. What's up the stairs? Oh my gosh, we've got bells. Whoa. Bird calls. Easy to play melodies to enjoy at your home. Shelled overduck, blue heron, shelduck, and pintail. What? Well, it must have something to do with that one plant that has bird eggs in it. I think it was the fern. So hold on, let me see if I'm right. We're gonna need some soil. Let's see, no. Yeah, cradle fern. Let's water it. We need to figure out what kind of birds nest with it. So there are these big white eggs with gray spots. Where did I see the eggs? Was it in here? It was in the study. Big white eggs. Something like that? Yeah, crested owl egg. It's not this one. Could be this one though. It's a sparrow. Looks too small. Quail. Red-billed moorhen. Shelduck. Crested owl. So maybe if we play the sound of a crested owl, it will bloom. Hopefully that's something I have. Alright. No. Oh, it is! Okay, crested owl. ECDEGF. C, D, E, G, F. Wow! No way! That's crazy! That's so cool. I wonder if that's a real thing, though, in botany. The cradle fern is used by the crested owl as a nest, and in turn, the plant has grown dependent on the owl's chime-like call to grow. That's so cool. And bird calls. Oh, maybe not the river coaster. There we go, the petition. Which means we've got all those clues for the brook chalice. We just need to plant it. So it must need to be in water, right? Let's go look at that picture about the rivers and see what it says. Because maybe it gives us a temperature. River summer. Oh, average temperature. Okay. So, but where did we see the brook chalice? I feel like that letter was in the master bedroom. That's the petition. Is it this one? No. Who told me about brook chalices? Oh man, where was that letter? Was it here? Yes, they're in the rivers in Somerset. So I'm gonna assume it's the River Summer because we're in Somerset. And then River Summer needs what? Average temperature is 15 degrees Celsius. Okay. So maybe if we make the water that temperature with the pot in it, it will bloom. Oh, no. Yeah, dump it out. No, wrong. Cradle fern, nightfall, pixie tears. Oh, wait, I need to go to the attic, huh? I think I have the key for that, right? Yeah, okay. I don't have the seeds yet. The flower growing companion. Gardening curiosities, trapped moths. Sometimes a moth can become trapped inside a flower bud if it closes in the morning. Like the fairy story. The moth is then forced to use the flower bud as a resting place until it opens again later. Some flowers only bloom for short periods during the year, so if the moth is unlucky, the flower bud won't open again until many months later. Oh, that sucks. Moth spotting calendar for Southwest England. Okay, so we need to find a certain kind of moth. Ooh, the garden tiger moth looks like the wings of that fairy. Am I right? Yeah. Which means, let me see, garden tiger moth. Okay. So we need to figure out when it comes out. Garden tiger moth. Comes out in September. So that's good to know. Ooh, what's up here? Ooh, okay. Inspect rusty pig. Okay. It did say that there was like, were having issues with rust pollution, right? Maybe I'm using that to fix it. The sight of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allows them to see the color of light. This means the flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time the flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and the color of the light in some way. This must have to do with the paintings about the sunrise and sunset in the, it's like a room downstairs or something. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick different flowers into blooming at any time they like. Okay, so I must need to use that to make them bloom. Colored lenses. Got it. I gotta put them in here. So that's what those paintings were for. Dinner invitation. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son, Edward. He is successful in business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life, for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. Yours very sincerely, Aunt Agnes. So that means her parents must have passed away when she was younger. And clearly, she did not want to get married because she's still not married. A duck! I love finding all the ducks. They're so cute. The Botanist Digest. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, leading expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, and every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of new species such as the Dactylorhiza Montague or hood marsh orchid. Nuh-uh! Arabella discovered that. He took credit for her discovery. Because we learned earlier that there's the brook chalice seed. During the field trip that she took with the Montagues and another guy, she saw a different kind of orchid and was like, ooh, it could be another species. And he was like, no, I'm just testing you. That's so rude. Oh, wait, I need to plant this. See, I played this game for... Wait, is it around this way? Yeah, I played this game for cozy plant vibes, but it comes with a side of feminine rage. I'm so annoyed that they keep taking credit for her work. That's ridiculous. Brook chalice. Okay, so there's the bathroom. I want to say it was like 15 degrees Celsius is what we need. Let's see if I'm right. Oh yeah, it's way too hot. 15. Fill the bath. Oh, there's like a little heater under the bathtub. Oh, and then I have to drain it, huh? Hello. Drain, 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 drain. Back up, back it up. Forward, back. Watch. Watch. How do I drain it? How do I drain? Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Bloom? 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 Okay, so it's not the river summer, or I got the temperature wrong. Because what rivers are there? Cam, Summer, and Chew. Oh, I'm stuck on a post. So River Summer is average temperature of 15 degrees Celsius. So let's try the River Cam. That's 5. Someone tell me what this is in Fahrenheit, because I'm American and I'm dumb. Come on, little plant, come on. Blue? Yes? No? River Somerset. Do not swim in the following rivers. Oh wait, so these are the ones that have the rust. Mayor of Somerset. So that's the polluted ones. Oh wait, River Cam, River Chew, and River Summer have been cleared of weeds. Yeah, so... Huh? So if it's not Summer and it's not Cam, what about Chew? It's not there. I feel like somewhere I've heard of River Frome. Let's try 25. Nope. What else could we do? I feel like we're missing something here. Brook Chalice. I've got all the stuff. Got Sapphire Bloom. Nightfall. Moth posters. And the sight of plants. Fairy painting. Fairy story. Trapped moths. Moth calendar. So we have all this. Maybe I need to solve for this one first, because I feel like I'm missing something here. So we know, let me see. Where were those paintings at? There were tons and tons of paintings of sunsets and stuff. Yeah, over here. It was in Grandma's vault during different times of the year. And we know that the special kind of moth that was shown during, was it inside that painting is from September. They come out during September. July, May, August, September. So blue, yellow, orange, red. That's what we need to trick the plant into blooming. Let me put these in real quick. So blue, yellow, orange, red. And then let me grab there we go. Okay. So we bring our Nightfall up here, and if we flash the light on it, kind of like what happened in the first one, we should make it bloom. Let's see. Project slides. Oh, wow! It's the Nightfall! Oh, that's gorgeous! Wow, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. Seeing the Nightfall bloom is a rare event. The flower only blooms as September sunsets. Night pollinators active in September, such as the garden tiger, often get trapped once the bud closes for the rest of the year. Okay. I have a feeling that we need the pig. Because, like, why else would the pig be there? Maybe you have to put it in the bathtub with it to prove that it can undo the rust pollution. Because it's saying... Here, you go live right there. That's about the weeds. So they're saying River Cam, River Summer, and River Chew all were affected by the rust. But River Frome was affected, but not... It didn't have any rust in it. So it must be because of the temperature, right? Right? Because it's because of the brook chalice. So average temperature is 25 degrees Celsius. Okay, so maybe if we put the pig in the water with it, it will bloom? Maybe it needs the rust to bloom. Can I put it in there? Or we put him in the bathtub? Yes. Okay, so we need it to be 25 degrees Celsius. Perfect. Fill the bath. Whoa! Hey, there we go! Wow! Maybe the rust makes it bloom. It's beautiful! Oh my goodness! And it cleaned the water! That's awesome! Ranunculus condatus. The brook chalice prefers to grow in rivers with a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. The plant naturally filters the water from rust and metal. Unfortunately, they get removed often, as most people prefer their ponds to be weed-free. Aww, but it's so important. So I think that's everything for chapter 4. That's so cool. There we go, gatehouse delivery time. These puzzles are so good. Like, every puzzle is just delicious. The only one that I have no idea how I solved it is the grandma vault puzzle. I just started clicking things and it opened eventually. So if you know what I did wrong or right, let me know. Okay, so now we've got the key to the formal garden. Alrighty. So, let's see. Lady Arabella, I apologize wholeheartedly for accidentally taking the key to the formal garden home with me. It was in my pocket, and I had simply forgotten it wasn't there. Oh, that it was there. I didn't want to disturb your research, so I've left the key in this basket here for you, Jimmy. Breaking mortars, accidentally stealing my keys. Jimmy's a menace. Alrighty, so that is the end of Chapter 4 of Botany Manor. I think there's only 5 chapters total in this game, so come back here soon so that you can see the final chapter of Botany Manor. If you like this video, leave a like and consider subscribing so you know when the next video drops. I am having an absolute blast playing Botany Manor, and I hope you're having fun watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!